Okay, it's the 13th of May. I work 8 to 4 today, and that's how it looks. But yeah, I've been very tired lately. This is another good reason why I want to look for a different full-time... I need a full-time job. I can't be part-time anymore. I need medical insurance because I need some medical things checked on, like my knee. They had me yesterday do a carryout. I don't want to say this to anyone I work with. I had to holler for Andrew to give me a hand, so there was 3 people loading. Why I hunched over and I couldn't also move my right knee, there was shooting pain in my bad right knee. And like they say, when people's back goes out and they want to hold on to their back, well, my right knee went out trying to lift that thing. And I was like, oh no. So, yeah. So, yeah. So, one of the things is once I get a full-time job in retail, I'm probably gonna have to not only have my right shoulder checked, but this all cannot be done at once because it would cost a lot of money. I'm probably gonna have my right knee rechecked again. I have the feeling the condition changed. Because I did have whatever it was called, it started with a B for a condition. They said, if I can remember how the doctor said, it's like I can have like muscle spasm attacks by lifting or pushing things at work. When I seen a doctor at Gunderson around when I was 21, 22 years old, I got diagnosed with this rare condition that started with a B. And they said that, if I have a muscle spasm attack in my right knee, I'm going to grab a hold of my knee like a person would if they're having a heart attack when they grab their chest. So they said, but you're not going to be walking very good. And it's going to hurt a lot. But they did just say, you should take muscle relaxers, I think. That's what they had prescribed to me. So I was on the kind of muscle relaxer where they could up your blood pressure if you keep taking them. That's why I didn't like them, too. They made you sleepy. So, and I kind of suspect that my knee condition changed to osteo, or I really do have fibromyalgia. Or like my mom said, maybe rheumatoid arthritis. I mean, who knows? So, I think back then when I was 21, because Walmart used to force me to, they wouldn't give me any help. That's why I always cringed about that. When they call me for a carry out, yeah, we're not allowed to turn down, If I remember right, it was a 200-pound chest freezer, and they said, we cannot find anyone to help you. They told the customer they couldn't help me. So what did the CSM told me? I had to figure out how to lift that 200-pound chest freezer by myself. And I know I couldn't lift it. And yeah, after that, I started having problems with my right knee. And that's what the doctor believed that caused this condition. They said I got fluid in the back of my right knee. There's nothing you can do about it, I guess. And at the time, they didn't x-ray it. But, So, and they said I should not be doing carryouts at all, nor lifting chest freezers. Just because of my knee. So, like, I hate to say it to people, you don't have to worry about my back going out when lifting. I think more so my knee. So, yeah, that's the thing too. I would, in retail, like to go back on the sales floor. There is a lot of evidence of Menards holding me back. I mean, I've asked more than once to go to the sales floor permanently and full time. The last time they told me no flat out. And it's like, you don't want me cashiering, even though I got cashier numbers. You haven't used me on the cash register since January of 2018, and I have numbers. If it was Walmart, they would have used me yet, Another fun fact is, when I was a cashier and they asked me if I wanted the cart position, I did say yes, but then they said, well, we'll re-ask you again once you try it. So I tried it again because I'd done it at Walmart. And these carts are really bad. They're not like the ones at Walmart where I could easily push in 10. These you can't. I told them no. The original deal was I was supposed to be cashiering and not have to worrying about going to carts. But then they threw me at carts and they never put me on the register. I had to find out through customer service worker Haley. She had told me that. I didn't know that. They just threw me into carts and put me into that position, even though I turned it down. Fun fact, yeah, I turned down the carry-out job, and they're having me doing it still, even though I turned it down. So basically, when I get a different full-time job, basically in retail, I would like to go on the sales floor again, doing price changing, planograms, mods, story counts and alerts, bidding, making sure counts are accurate, stocking, and have a chance at going back in the supervisory on the sales floor again. Now, the thing I know is, like, what's going back in the supervisory, yes, there's more stress, but your schedule is going to be more steady with the hours. You get paid better than a regular associate. I believe you also, which I can do everything with the supervisor thing. I have been trained by Shopko and Walmart. There's always more you can learn, You can't go at it saying you already know, Because you gotta learn their way, and, yeah. So, another thing is, with supervisory, unfortunately, yeah, I don't want a cashier anymore or push carts anymore, but they could all send, depending on the store, still have you cashier, believe it or not. So, yeah, because I think, and two, if I get to be a supervisor, I want to schedule fairly and equally. I want to schedule by seniority with who works mornings. And I also want to give everybody every other weekend off, by sectioning the group of workers I have under me. So this way, but too, you also got to follow by their availability, too. Nothing with that is going to be 100% easy, let's say. And two, you got to teach everybody correctly on the job, plus notify everybody of the same stuff. And never hide anything. and appreciate their hard work and efforts. So that is what a supervisor should do to try to keep from having such high turnover in their department. And that's what I kind of want to go into. And, that's just how I kind of want to work it. And to me, if I was the supervisor and the employee said no, I'd rather keep my word if they turned down that job. Because, like, with Menards, they don't do like Walmart where they sit, well, it's Walmart, yeah, they'll sit you on a computer and you have to press accept or decline on the job when they offer it to you if you're switching to a different area. If you decline, you're staying in your area. You're staying in that job. But with Menards, I wish that they had that. Because back then, if I would have put declined, whether they liked it or not, they would have had to keep me on as cashier. But I had the feeling, towards the end of my cashiering days, they just wanted me doing returns whole day. I think that's what they would have done if in that kind of case.